Welcome to this particular presentation. My dear students, let us see this particular Focus JE Civil. The app, the title is Focus JE and which is mainly prepared keeping in view of the demand for the civil engineering profession and the number of vacancies that is increasing from year to year, the civil engineering jobs, and mostly to make the examination preparation very simple, keeping in our mind. So we have prepared an app called Focus JE Civil. And coming to this particular app, and we will discuss in detail this particular one, and this particular app is mainly prepared keeping in mind the two examinations. One is course for RRB JE 2019, the part 2, that is computer based test, which is technical part, and followed with 50 marks of the non-technical. And coming to the second one, the SSC JE 2019, again the technical paper 1, which is going to be for this particular examination. So this particular Focus JE Civil app is mainly very much useful to crack your examination based on the contents, the question papers, the PDF files, the mock test and assignments, and also with the doubt session, which is the most important thing for covering the knowledge and the concepts. So keeping all these things in our mind and make this particular preparation very simple and lucid, this particular app is developed. So this particular app, let us see Focus JE Civil and what does it contains, how this particular exam to be prepared. So how to enter to use this particular app and what are the benefits you are going to get out of this particular one, how to finally makes you 100% preparation with this particular app. And coming to this particular examinations in detail, coming to the pattern of this particular examinations, and it is 100 marks the examinations, the part 2 CBT computer based test and part 2 of the RRB and SSC JE 2019 technical part only. This is also 100 marks the technical part. Coming to the second part of this particular course, coming to the examination dates, as I mentioned, the 100% preparation is to be carried or to be prepared, then only confidence for the sitting and writing the examination and makes you enthusiasm to write an examination. Most of the times the preparation failures leads to the disappointment. So nothing to worry with this particular preparations. Our app Focus JE will clearly guidelines will give you how to prepare and with this particular information. Coming to this particular one, RRB JE 2019 CBT part 2 is conducting. Normally this exam conducted during the period, it is September to October 2019. These dates are tentative dates. As far as the number of posts, you can see, as I mentioned, because of the demand for civil engineering profession as well as for the dates, that means the list of examinations throughout the year, different states conducting different timings the examinations. So coming to the every state, you can see the first one, it's a common for all the states RRB SSC. You can see September, October, the number of posts is 6,000 posts are there, which clearly shows that this particular the dates, as I mentioned, the September to October, by the time you should be ready to face the examination. Question yourself, are you 100% preparation for this examination or not, how to crack this examination with this particular app, with this particular procedures. Coming to this first one, 6,000, and second one SSC JE. Again this particular examination paper 1, especially mainly on the technical part. Also this examination tentative dates between September to October, and the number of posts are very attractive, that is 1300. It's not a small numbers, both these two examinations, 6,000 and 1300. Really it is another very attractive profession, and mostly this is a very prestigious job. You are working with very prestigious organizations like railways, as well as the CPWD, Water Commission, MES. There are a number of departments which is the most largest employment sectors. Coming to the other one, FCI, Food Corporation of India, and this exam is almost all it is stage 2 part. The app will be most useful, and coming to that, the number of posts are here, 100 posts are available. Let us see the other states of India's. There are number of state out of all the state commission, service commission is going to be conducted most of the state level examination. One of the important exam is Orissa Public Service Commission examination. It is an assistant engineer. So this particular one, the tentative dates to be decided, but the number of posts are 353 posts. And the coming to the next one, Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission examination, again it is AE post civil, and approximately between 10th August to 19, it is around 328 posts. So one can see how many number of posts are waiting for you, and how to get this particular job, and how to enter into the profession for which you are graduated with the dream you did your civil engineering courses. Now it's only the time has come to face this examination and be a professional civil engineer in your future. Coming to the subjects, as far as the subjects, they are common for both the examinations. So coming to the first examination with reference to the both, that is RRB and SSC, one of the very important examination subject is an engineering mechanics. So it is a basics. That means for both, any engineer should be very familiar with the mechanics part. So like that we have in a civil engineering, these are the list of subjects: mechanics, building materials, the building finishes and maintenance. And in addition to this particular one, we are also having a separate course, as mentioned, the building drawing with AutoCAD. It is separately included for the other examinations, so which will be also covered in this particular one. So the building drawing and AutoCAD with this particular software AutoCAD, that is also included in this particular app to learn this particular course. Coming to the next one, concrete technology, surveying, geotechnical, hydraulics, irrigation, mechanics of structures, theory of structures, and the design of concrete structures, steel structures, transportation engineering, highway engineering, environmental engineering, advanced construction techniques, estimation, contracts. So these are the list of the subjects. You can imagine all the 4 years what you studied, what not, every subject is included in this particular examination. Means you should be very clear to cover for this examination. It should be very hard work has to be done. Not only the hard work has to be done with planning. So otherwise it's a waste of simply hard work when you are not securing the job. So therefore here you should prepare your preparations with logic, with this particular logic only as a demand from various students, and keeping in mind civil engineering profession, and nowadays the number of job opportunities are increasing for civil engineers, keeping that in our mind. So this particular pattern and the app is developed. Let us see what is this app and what information contain, how you have to prepare for your examination. As far as the common courses, as I mentioned, for both the examination, that is for RRB and JE. Coming to the subjects for focus, JE Civil, as I mentioned the app here, Focus JE Civil. What does this particular app deals with? These particular subjects only for JE syllabus course, that is common highway, transportation, the engineering, that is mechanics, theory of structures, geotechnical, all the subjects including the CAD software for this particular course. And coming to the second part here is examination pattern. As we have attracted by seeing this number, so it is a dream of every engineer. So and it's a very golden opportunity for civil engineers, and this golden opportunity to be catch in a right time, a right time, right place, and with the right preparation. This right preparation only our focus AE. And coming to this particular examination pattern, as you know, most of the students are familiar with this particular examination patterns and the type of examination that going to be conducted. And this particular examination, if you see the first particular one, RRB JE CBT 2, that is this particular part, a computer based test 2, already the one is over. The second part consists of both 100 marks is for the technical part and 50 marks is for non-technical. So 100 questions, each question carries the 1 mark. Out of this particular one, the 100 marks, as I mentioned, the technical part from the list of almost all 18 subjects which I mentioned in my previous slide, which you have observed. And coming to the preparations and all, and the care must be taken here not to lose the marks. That is, as I mentioned, the planning. So anything without plan you cannot achieve. So the planning, if you come to the here, apart from this focus app, our syllabus also covers here, also this app covers for this non-technical 50 marks, especially from the computer application 10 marks and 10 marks of the basics of environmental and pollution, and both these 20 marks also will be covered for separately in this app with the PDF and lectures. And coming to the 100 marks technical is purely by means of our live lectures followed with the procedures. Coming to the negative mark, one has to keep it in your mind, 1/3 will be carries the negative mark. For every question, 1/3 is minus. So please see that. So negative marks should not be occur in your examination. As far as possible, right answer, right time, and similarly the marks should not be scored less. So for that you keep it in your mind, negative marks, so that concentrate on the exam seriously while you are answering the questions. That means sometimes the question is very complicated, very tricky and confusing, and looks like both answers are same or approximately the equations reverse. So there are many situations students can do the mistake with reference to the questions and answering. And coming to the SSC, it is only the two parts. One is 100 technical, 100 is non-technical, 50 reasoning. Out of this non-technical, 50 reasoning and 50 with reference to the current affairs. Again you can look at this particular exam, it is 1/4 is negative mark. As far as the duration is considered, the 120 minutes and 120 minutes, I can say out of the 100 marks, 120 minutes is the time, 20 minutes is approximately, you can consider this particular time for solving some complicated questions. Sometimes the question is not so easy as the direct question. Some questions are tricky, like some subjects like analysis part or the design part, sometimes the assessing theory questions, reasoning and all. So in such situations the time will be little bit more consumed than the normal theory questions. In such particular case, again you can see these particular preparations of the time 20 minutes when you are writing the examination. And coming to the next one slide, and let us see this particular slide. This is what exactly focus JE Civil, and here this is a branch is mentioning civil engineering. Go to this particular link and click the app and click on civil engineering, and you can see the course details and view the course. And coming to this one, the last one is nothing but the branch selection, and last one the class and as well as the view course. If you see these particular details, you will come to know how you should enter into this particular one, how you have to prepare for this particular lecture, and similarly coming to this particular things, you must know the step-by-step procedure. As I said, it is very clear, 100% preparation as I mentioned. With reference to 100% preparation means, it does not means that simply covering the 100% syllabus. So please don't misunderstand here, 100% preparation means full coverage of the syllabus, full topics of the syllabus, chapter wise the questions, subject wise the questions, and checking yourself with reference to the assignments, mock test, here, and as well as the coming to this one quiz for making the concept very clear. So we are coming to this particular one, this particular course coverage here. So this particular one you can see, that is from the focus on this one, please start free trial, and already 500 something already using this particular one, and it is a totally, the course is, it is a 400-hour course. So out of this 400 course, this focus AE which it covers, out of this 400 hours of the preparation, as I mentioned, 100% preparation means, it does not mean that 100% syllabus. You can strictly follow this particular one, this particular focus JE app here. This course under this particular app, it is going to cover total 400 hours. Out of this particular one, 300 plus is the live classes, and also some that is 25 plus live classes we are going to cover the doubt sessions. That means, as I mentioned, it is a live lectures, a recorded lectures which we are going to provide. You can use these particular lectures to understand better the concepts. So this every lecture it is followed with the doubt session also. So you can ask the doubts during the doubt session or any time with the concerned faculty. And as far as the second part, if you consider, in addition to the live lectures followed by the experts, and every lecture is covering also some course content which is a PDF material, 100 plus hours of that PDF, around 1500 practice questions also, which we are going to include in this particular, already in this particular focus JE app. Coming to this particular examinations patterns, and the coming to the number of mock tests and all, almost all 11 weekly tests followed with 10 mock tests. As I mentioned, 100% preparation, the first part it very clearly shows the 300 hours of the lecture on the particular course, clearly says that this particular 300 hours is a live recorded one. So you can clearly, you can observe every recording lecture, the concept present in that particular recordings. The second one is, once the concept is very clear, you yourself evaluate where I am. Had I understood this particular concept or not? Am I having any doubt on this particular concept? Let me proceed to the doubt session. If I am not still, and practice through the assignments and the quiz and mock test and the weekly test. So if you follow all these things, so sure that it will, you are 100% preparation you made from your side, planning side, you made 100% preparation for your examination. The only the thing is, you have to see that 100% preparation from your side, and the hard work, as I mentioned with reference to this particular topic, you see, with hard work and dedicated faculty. So not only from your side the dedication and 100% preparation, the faculty who is the leading faculty from various prestigious institutions, and with a having of experience 25 plus years having in this particular competitive fields. So such faculty only developed these particular lectures, and definitely these particular lectures, hope it is very useful to the students, and you will 100% preparation when you made it 100% success. Definitely by the God's grace you are going to get the jobs. So this is one thing. So the confidence that you are to have in your mind, 100% I succeed in this examination, 100% I will put my efforts. This is what the 100% effort. And now why to wait? Start your free trial with this particular app and select the course, and you can also see the various things in this particular one. It is also, there is a very clear the number of the doubt session and trials. So it's very clearly given the pattern here. You can see if you come to the course content here, and coming to the let us see this particular session, small doubts coming to the Mr. Manoj Sharma. Manoj Sharma is initially you will get it the free demo class starting from 24th June, and recorded or live lecture. It is very clearly, it is a recorded lectures followed with the live doubt session also will be followed here. So hope you understood already recorded lecture followed with your doubt session. Coming to the second one, Mr. Tushar, I think Mr. Manoj, your doubt is clear. And coming to the second one, what is your plan? As I mentioned, without planning nothing can be achieved. That not referring any book or bringing the book, keeping the book, I practice this book. That is not 100% preparation. You have a very clear one from this particular app. You make yourself a study plan. That means the study plan of this particular examination, which is going to be conducted, as I mentioned, September to October, this particular one by 24th June the course is going to start, and exactly by 20th the September exactly this particular course the training will be completed. So this is the app, the main development, the duration of this particular course. Coming to the duration of the course, the first one is study plan, and let us see according to your study plan, we listed these are the particular subjects which you have to study for the entire duration. That means coming to the duration of this particular course, day 1 to the first day, that is the 24th June, and 20 September is the end of this particular one. So it's a very clear what to study on that particular day, what to be completed. That means it is exactly planned. So we planned this one on this particular day, this subject should be completed. There is no further extension of that one unless your own convenient the extra preparations time. So this is as per the plan, day 1 what you are going to cover. And coming to the study plan, and also you can also see on the next side the contents of this particular one. You can also check up the day 1, it shows very clearly the content present in this particular one. So the content means exactly there are two things as I mentioned, the content of the lecture, that is a recorded live lecture for you, and the live session followed with the doubts, if any doubts of that particular one, and also it shows very clearly apart from these two, from practicing questions from every chapter, every topic you have for the assignment as well as this particular one. Also with reference to the examination, I wish to inform you another news with reference to Haryana Service Commission examination, which is going to be advertised in the last date for an application is July 4th. So this also it's a very high number, it is around 1275 posts. It's not a small number, Haryana state examination, and the dead end of the application is, the deadline is for the 4th July. And as far as this coming examination is considered, it is between 13th to 18th any time the August this examination is going to be conducted. So please see that I have listed the various examinations, and apart from this examination you also have the another examination going to come. So please be ready, and this number of posts are hotcakes. So please try to enjoy these hotcakes, and only the thing is the preparation. Coming to the next one, the contents, once you see, read very clearly and follow with the PDF files. The PDF lectures are clearly made to content of that particular live with a summary what exactly to be extra to be studied or to understand better directly like a lecture notes. I can say this lecture notes is very simple and very lucid, and it's very clear and easy following the content. And coming to the fourth one, also it includes the doubt session. As far as the doubt session also considered in this particular one, as I mentioned, it is a common practice to whenever we study something, doubts are very common to anybody. So irrespective of the knowledge, so the doubt can be raised from anywhere. So the doubts are to be clearly clarified, then only there is a meaning of 100% preparation. As I mentioned, 100% means not the syllabus coverage, and at the same time the doubts are to be clarified. So you can also go to the doubt session and clarify your doubts through this particular the Focus JE. And coming to, these are the various things day wise, and coming to the fees is, it is a very nominal fees, I can say 7,950, and as on today the competitive environment in front of the particular job, when we see the fees is very nominal fees, this fees is mainly keeping in mind only service point of view. So this fees is mainly from service oriented point of view. That means as more and more demand from the student side, the request and the time is one of the most important parameter today, and for any competitive examination to grab. So the job to be achieved, but the time is very less. This is a very common in most of the times. It will clearly happening, oh, I could not have the time, much time, I could not study this subject or this subject, and I could not score this examination. So that particular drawback doesn't have with us. It is very clear, all the subjects with the lesson plan, it is already made. Just you follow this particular plan and spend your whatever the money you spend, get the benefit out of that. More than the examination, the knowledge also you are going to attain through this particular Focus JE, the app. Coming to an inclusive course for all JE examination. So start free trial now, that is the next one. What about the YouTube classes? As you are asking, YouTube classes will be as usual, the topic wise it will be continued, and computer environment, for this we provide study notes. Mr. Tushar and Anand Kumar will it completes all full syllabus. It's a very good question, Mr. Anand Kumar, in the YouTube classes as well as this particular one, as YouTube classes are made free and as well as this is paid classes. Surely always the paid classes, definitely we have to do the justice to the students, and it is our moral responsibility, it is the responsibility of a teacher and commitment of our staff and management. Surely this particular Focus JE will solve all your problems. And coming to the next particular one, this is with reference to the fees and all, and today you can see it's a very nominal fees it is charging just for the expenditure, not much anything in this particular one. So my dear students, once again you see the time is very, if you don't utilize the time, as a management policy, time will utilize you. You don't utilize the time, time will utilize you. That is one thing, everybody keep it in your mind. So you should plan properly within the time. Time should be utilized by you, then enjoy the post or getting the score and getting the job. So coming to the next one here, as far as the content, you can see the content, it is very clear. The preview, mock test, the list wise, the subject wise we have mentioned here in this particular one. You can also observe the first subject here is mentioned is highway engineering and transportation engineering, mechanics, structures, etc., etc. So it is as per the plan, the highway engineering and transportation engineering, the very first subject we put it, and this is a independent course, does not link with any of the equations of the previous one. So this total course, highway and transportation engineering, one is the highways and another one is the railways, does not have a link with any of the course like a mechanics equation or strength of materials equation or geotechnical equations or with the theory of structures or with the RCC, steel or survey. Nothing to do any link in this particular one, prerequisite for this to do this one. Simple mathematics and simple survey will helps you with mathematics simple, that is a trigonometric calculation, especially with reference to survey. And that is why the reason why this first these two courses are included as per this particular content. And coming to the second one, now you can also see that your doubt session, it is very clear, your branch, as after once you go for this free trial and selection and according to the app you follow, you can put up very clearly a course doubts it is very clear what exactly you studied as per the lesson plan, what exactly your doubts to be clarified, and what exactly the doubt, how it is clarified by the senior most faculty, very experienced and dedicated faculty having a experience of more than 25 years experience in the teaching, especially with reference to these particular competitive examinations. And that is what all the experience which gained till date, all that experience is put up to solve your doubts or to solve your problem in a very simple manner, straight away approach to the problem rather than making it complicated. So the doubt also will be clarified in a very simple way according to the examination time. So the examination time, as you know very well, it is a logically you have to answer. So the logical thinking, logical mind you must have. This logical mind, logical thinking can be developed only when you solve the problems logically, the time will be saved. That is what, as I mentioned, 100% preparation, practice questions. The practice questions, as I mentioned, the mock test, quiz, assignments, doubt session, these are all, it is all your additional time you are spending for the practice. And Mr. Subham Dash, as you mentioned, as far as your doubt, all the subjects will be taught in this money. Sure, definitely this is the money, every course will be covered. Mr. Shubham Das, when will be the course finished? It is very clearly, as I mentioned, 20 September, that is 29 2019, exactly this course will be the finished, and the starting is 24/6/2019, the start of the course 29 2019, the September, exactly we are going to complete. Please note down once again, for the joining this particular course, the deadline, the starting is 20 and 6, this is the deadline for finishing, end, and start of the course is 24/6/2019. So this is September, this is the June. So it is very clear. So June 24th the course is going to start, and September 20 the course is going to complete. So this is a very well designed duration for a student to prepare for the examination. Exactly, no doubt about this particular preparation. So it is 100% confidence I will create you with this particular app, and with this the way course content, with this the way the doubt session, and with this the way the mock test, and as well as the practicing questions from the previous years of the question papers, as well as finally the assignments to improve problem solving and improve your skills. Thereby at the end you will reach to the 100% preparation for scoring the good marks in the present coming examination, as well as taking it as a challenge this particular time and meet your requirements and meet the examination requirements and meet the job. That means the job can be achieved only with the 100% preparation. Once again I am requesting, it is not 100% syllabus cover, it is 100% preparation including the syllabus plus other things. Everybody should note very clearly this particular one. So this is about this particular one. You can put up your course doubts very clearly with all these things. It is our job to and responsibility to help you. And coming to the report, so as we know, as the 100% efforts from the faculty, from the management, from the staff, technicians, everybody involved in this particular process, sure that 100% from our side, 100% from your side. As a student you should put it from your side. It clearly shows that 100% from our side, 100% from your side. Sure, at the end of this particular period, as I mentioned here, 20th to 24th June to September, so evaluate yourself today where you are. As on today, what is my knowledge? Am I confident to score my examination, am I eligible according to the degree, and really in the reality in the competitive examination, am I eligible to score this mark, and what is my targets, what are the marks I am keeping, and with the target you are fixing and going to the examination. So this particular one is possible only at the end. We are going to evaluate every student based on your recordings as well as your practice, and based on your report also will be sent and analyzed here at the end where you are and what you are. When you entered as a civil engineering graduate, when you are completing the course, a civil engineer graduate with professionalism. The course when you start, it is only a graduate with civil engineering degree. But is that degree, is that knowledge which you have, is it sufficient to score this particular exam? Is it enough today or not, or to be extra knowledge am I supposed to earn? And how much knowledge I am going to supposed to earn, what type of the exercise I have to put, and what type of the numericals I have to solve, and what type of concepts I am going to study, and what type of problems I am going to solve, and what type of problems I am going to refer, and what type of study plan I should prepare, and what type of the dedication I should do, and at the finally at the end of this particular duration, where I am and where I am at the beginning, where I am at the end, and how much is an improvement in my performance, and this is what the report card tells you at the end. So that is also available on this particular app. So surely this will helps you to target your requirements. Coming to the last part, as I mentioned. So finally, final request to all of you from this particular presentation is, my dear students, so be patient and be hard work and with dedication, not spoiling the health. That is the most important thing. Your health is your wealth. And coming to that, all to achieve, as I mentioned, only the thing is proper planning. With the proper planning, if you don't have, surely it is very difficult. Any examination, it is not RRB or SSC or Orissa exam or Haryana exam or Tamil Nadu exam or Andhra, any type of examination. Today you are going to face this one particular app. It will gives you very clear information which you can study at your own time, at your own convenience, and at your own free study hours. So some of the people who are working, and it is very essential for the job is there, upgrade the job. Some private employees, the public sector people. So private employees, public sectors also still they want to go for the higher post. So in that particular one, please remember, at your own place, at your own time and at your own convenience, without traveling much time. As you know, most of the times in the cities the time is wasted because of the travel. So this is one of the parameter. The second one is the stress, and the stress is increasing when you are reacting more and more with the questions. With all these things, we make full stop for all these things. Only study yourself at your own place, at your own cost, and at your convenience time, with your convenience location, and no need to travel. And this particular app, 100% the material and 100% preparation, sure that you keep it in your mind, take it as a challenge. 100% I am going to get the job. This is what I request all the students once again. Please take it as a challenge and make it success. Thank you very much.